So, folks, there's this guy named Eric Adams, and as far as I can tell, he's a guy who
When a person was
is absolutely the number one individual who understands gun violence. So let's take a look at his gun violence safety training seminar. Okay?
when a person was shot doors from my house, I realized how important my crusade is of removing illegal handguns off the streets of New York. Hi, I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams, and for 22 years I wore a bulletproof vest and stood on the street corners and protected children and families in the city of New York. I'm asking you to join me in this crusade of removing illegal handguns off our streets and out of our homes. Please come and join me inside my house as I show you how simple items such as bamboo paper can be an indicator of marijuana use, or a cut of straw can be an indicator of using cocaine. I will show you how to search a room to ensure that you remove illegal handguns and other contraband from your home. What I would like to show
What a great public servant this man is.
here
We're lucky to have him on our side as opposed to on the criminal's side. Think of all the damage he could do if this man wound up being a criminal.
is to empower parents on how to search a room inside their home. It's imperative that you should know what's inside your household. And no one can state that you can't search a room in your
Why
own
is
home.
this music
You
over it?
write the Constitution. There are no First Amendment rights. And
What? In your home, you write the Constitution? What? What language is this, dog?
inside your household, it is your obligation and responsibility not only to protect the child that may be using an illegal drug or carrying an illegal gun, but you also have to protect the members of the household, their younger brothers and younger sisters, and the other elder members of the household.
I'm sorry. I'm fascinated by the knickknacks here. Are these what are these? Are they stuffed animals with human faces? Cuz that's kind of weird. I'm not sure I like that.
So by periodically sending a message to your home that there are no rooms off limits, you don't believe in locked doors, your house is open to inspection by your house and the members of your house.
You're never lock doors and your home is open to inspection by your home? What? Did he get high before making this?
The message is you expect your children to do what's right, but you always have to inspect what you expect. And that's the key to providing some preventive safety. So
You have I'm sorry.
is you expect your children to do what's right, but you always have to inspect what you expect. And that's the key to
You have to inspect what you expect. That's why I took the liberty of doing several lines of cocaine that were scattered about my child's room. I have now disposed of the evidence. And, woo!
providing some preventive safety. So if you come to a room like this, you can start out, I always
like
recommend to start out in a periodic fashion so you'll be used to going through the room to look at the various items in the room. You can look at the
Look at the various items in the room. Okay, just real quick, I have a question. What is this bodybuilder sculpture right here, prominently in the middle of the room here?
jewelry box. A jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun could be hidden, a small
Oh my god. This is like
Why does this loser have JRPG pause music on a video about raiding his kid's room for weed?
Well, look, it's a good thing he raided his child's room, otherwise he never would have found that very tiny gun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, this is like, and this is gonna be a really deep cut. So this is like the self-defense video put out by Derek Comedy like 15 years ago. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I don't know if anyone's gonna understand that reference, but this is very much like that video, and it's a 10 out of 10. Holy moly.
Small caliber weapon could be hidden inside a jewelry box. Look at the various
Get wrist
colognes and
control.
perfumes and photos and pictures. You should always, when your child brings in his popular knapsack with many different locations, look
His popular knapsack with many different locations? What alien wrote this? That no one refers to a backpack like that. Look at all of the many different locations in this backpack. What? The knapsack is mugging you. It has a gun.
through it to see what exactly is your child carrying in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe, a used crack pipe. Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is a discussion piece where you should start speaking with him to find out what is he doing with it. And
Why are you putting it back? If you're doing this, if you're doing this to find stuff that your child shouldn't have, why are you putting it back? What the hell, man? He's saving the Yeah, he's saving it for later.
and the whole use of drugs. This invokes conversations. Look at picture frames and behind them, cameras. Try to determine what's taking place. Behind
Did you just say those were cameras?
and the whole use of drugs. This invokes conversations. Look at picture frames and behind them, cameras. Try to determine what's taking place.
Why why would they have cameras on the bookshelf? This invokes conversation. This was written by an alien.
Behind a picture frame, you can find bullets. What does that mean to find bullets? Does it mean
What the fuck? What? Yeah, everyone knows you store bullets behind your picture frames. Not even like a box of ammunition, just scattered bullets behind your frames.
your child is carrying
Just
a
some
gun?
loose
No.
bullets, Dad.
Where there's
Don't
smoke,
worry about
there's
it.
possible fire. Where there's a bullet, there's possibly a gun. You should engage
Yeah,
in
you
the
already found the gun. You put it back.
conversation and find out what are they doing with the item, and this empowers the parents. Look at all the items inside the room and feel around and see what's the possibility. Something simple as a baby doll. Could be just a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs. Run your hands over.
You just put the drugs there. That time you didn't even find the drugs. You just put the drugs in the baby. What the fuck?
pillows and see if you
He's using his cop planting skills. This is how you plant drugs on a crime scene. Oh my
feel
God.
anything that's unusual. Like a pillow like this with a button is a perfect invitation to hide something. I felt something bumpy. I would reach in, see what it is. This one could be hidden
gun.
inside a pillow, a gun. Maybe something that you'll think that can't be hidden there, but it can. And what happens not only when the person who is carrying this illegal gun is in possession of it, but also a child that comes into the room and plays on the bed, they find this gun. Let me tell you what a child would do. A child would take this gun, and because the trigger pull is so hard, they normally take the gun and they point it in their direction to pull down.
Jesus Christ, dog. You don't have to demonstrate. I know he survives this, but it's genuinely worrying to me because I do not have faith that this man I do not have faith that he unloaded this gun before making this, okay? I do not have faith in his cognitive abilities to actually make sure it's unloaded.
down on it. So many gun accidents take place merely because a child discovers a gun in the room and believes it's a toy and they play with the gun. Just look and see what's inside your bookcases. It could be more than just books. Perfect place to hide cocaine or other illegal substance inside the room. My message.
Yeah, I know I like to hide all of my cocaine inside of books on the bookshelf. Yeah, he's a cop. He was in charge of all the cops.
Message to you. You have an obligation to protect your home. The First Amendment does not apply to the right of parents to go through their homes to remove contraband or any other unsafe item. There are no First Amendment rights in your home. You have a duty and obligation to protect the members of your household.
Why did you put all of those things back into your child's supposed room, man? Jesus Christ. Oh God. Crack open a book. Oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway, that man went on to be mayor of New York City, according to research that I just did. Um, he's mayor of the entire city. They elected him. They saw that video and said, "Yep, that's the person we want in charge of our entire city." He's still currently the mayor of New York City. Surprisingly, he hasn't just like Mr. Beaned his way across town and fallen down an open manhole cover. You know, like I would have assumed he would have by now. It's just like holy moly. So yeah, Democrats elected him, and you know, he's been suspected of some crimes. You guys never would have guessed it, but he's been suspected of some pretty serious crimes. Namely involving taking money from foreign governments in order to fund his campaigns. Um and that seems pretty bad.